guys, Nancy Faye here, Modern Day Pilgrim. I'm on my way back to the van. I had to make a pit stop at the old restroom before I hit the sack tonight. So I thought I would take you with me on my little stroll back to the van. Anyhow, it's been a really nice day here today. There we go, there she is. And no complaints here. Beautiful. Let's open her up here. Oh yes. Home sweet home, guys. Beautiful. I love my van. What can I say? Anyhow, I'm gonna get my shoes off and get organized here. Well, here I am, home in my van. My home away from home. My home on wheels. My tiny house. My little mini micro camper. Little caravan van camper. I love this little place, and everything's worked out great. This is an excellent setup for me. I love the chair. I've already talked about it. Love this little counter thing. Talked about that. The bed works out great. All the space underneath, great. And it's a nice open floor plan for me. So I'm glad I'm a short human because this works for me. What else can I say? I'm happy about it. Let's check out the Jackery. We're at 85%, which is going to be fine to get me through the night. As you know, I don't have an extension cord, so I can't even hook up to power if I wanted to, that was the plan. I'm not going to bring it just in case, right? I'm not operating that way. I was supposed to be staying at that rustic campground for all the nights. Well, doggone it all, I bugged out of there a day early because I couldn't hack it. Those bugs were like vicious bloodsuckers, man. I had to get out. Had to get out while the getting was good. So I split out of there, and here I am. So I don't have an extension cord, but it's okay. That's why I love this power thing. It runs forever, this Jackery here, and then my Blue ID over there. So I don't even need an extension cord. The fridge is running perfect. No problems there. Glad I have that. And yeah, everything's cool. Let's check out the temp. Well, outside it's windier than all get out. 59 degrees, and what does it say? 67 in here. I'm okay with that. Totally okay with that. Feeling very comfortable. I have my windows cracked, this one and this one. And that's it. I'm going to be hitting the sack. I have my mummy sleeping bag, you know that, which I really highly recommend a mummy sleeping bag, especially if you're going to be sleeping in the cold weather. Or use a mummy sleeping bag in a rectangular sleeping bag. I've done that, and that is really amazing. So keep that in mind. But all is well. My space is clean. I'm on it all day, every day. It's an intentional act. It's something you do to keep your space up if that's the kind of environment you want to be hanging out in. And that is the kind of environment I want to be hanging out in, a clutter-free environment. So remember, less is more. Bring what you need, not what you think you might need just in case, because that's where the clutter begins, and we don't want to be cluttery van campers. We want to be organized van campers, right? I think so. So overall, the trip was great. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed my time in the van. I have no complaints about this setup. I think the one thing I would tell you that I had to get over a little bit is the fact that having the bed this way doesn't allow me to have the cup holders and the little slots on both of the sides of the van where I would keep stuff like regularly. That would be, a light would go here, and my keys and my gun and whatever they would be in these spaces. So I kind of had to, find new spaces. That's why these lights hang all the time. These ones can hang and they won't fall down, but the black diamond light, I can't keep it up on the hook because it doesn't have a handle like this. It only has a half hook that goes to here with a little thing on the end, and it hangs, but if the van was moving, it would fall down, so we can't have that. So that one I have to put like in this cup holder down here for the trip home. But my toilets worked out great. I figured out that whole thing with the cat litter, by the way. The first test I did at the cabin was, excuse me, I have a hair in my, oh, I have my light still on. Hey, this is the cool light. This is my bill light. There's a hair in my eye. Anyways, the cat litter situation. Hang on, I'm getting all jacked up here. So at the cabin, when I did my test, I had like 20 ounces of liquid, okay, and I used 3 cups of the pellet, the rabbit pellet or horse pellets. I got rabbit pellets because they're smaller. The horse pellets are kind of big. Well, anyhow, it absorbed all the 20 ounces, but even though it absorbed it all, they were still too wet, if that makes any sense. It wasn't like really any liquid on the bottom, but all the pellets, which is the sawdust that kind of absorbs all the liquid, the urine, they were too wet, right? So then I added another cup. So I started out with 3 cups to 20 ounces. I know this is nuts. You probably think, oh, why don't you just put a whole bunch in there? Well, I don't want to waste, man. I only want to bring what I need, you know? Plus, there's no space to keep a 40-pound bag. Where am I going to put a 40-pound bag? So I put everything in Ziplocs and put them up in the front seat. Well, anyhow, back to the story. Then I put another cup in there. So it was 4 cups to the 20 ounces. And then it was 5 cups, basically. So now we're up to 5 cups into the, like, I say 20 ounces because that's like if you really have to go to the bathroom bad, that's kind of what you're going to do. You're going to go about that much. Yes, I measured, okay? Yes, I did it because I had to know. So there. But anyhow, so I would say anywhere between 5 and 6 cups. So I'm going to figure out how much of that can fit in a quart-sized bag, you know, and just bring a bunch of bags of litter or of pellets and just have it organized in that fashion because you don't have space to keep all that stuff. That's the only thing. You just don't. There's nowhere to keep a huge bag of a 40-pound bag of rabbit pellets, you know. So I had to downsize a little bit. But anyhow, now I know I just need more pellet per potty to make it not have too much moisture when you're done going to the bathroom. Yeah. So got it figured out. Everything's cool. So the toilet's been working out great, and that's it. No complaints. It's been a great trip. I'm on my way home tomorrow. So I'm going to go to bed now and get up in the morning and take off. So everyone, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. All my subscribers, new and old, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If this is your first time seeing one of my videos and you wanted to subscribe, I think I would love that very much. So yeah, that would be great. So subscribe, like, share. Everything I learn, I like to share with you, and in turn, you can share with your friends. All right, guys, have a good one. I will catch you later. Until next time.